We've got here with us a famous Dallas Cowboy, Drew Pearson. Obviously, everybody knows who he is, who follows football or sports at all, and all of his extracurricular work after football, which shows on Fox Sports, ESPN. He has his own show. What is it, DrewPearsonShow.com?
DrewPearsonShow.com.
Right there, folks, and so much more. Okay, I've been asking all the questions so far. We got a little short segment after this. We got a few minutes before break. Drew, you are a very popular public speaker. What is the essence of what you try to impart to people in 2 minutes?
Well, I try to impart that if you want to be successful, you got to surround yourself with successful people. And it's about building relationships with those people that you're associated with. You know, I've had some success in business because I surrounded myself with people that were smarter than me. You know, I think I know it all, but I knew there was people that have the accounting, administrative, selling expertise that I might not have, but I'm smart enough to surround myself with those people to learn from them. But one thing, you're not going to be successful in anything unless you have the passion for success.
Passion.
That's what longevity is all about. That's why they're a successful company, because they lead everything with passion, and that passion leads to flexibility, and that leads to efficiency, and that's why they're a great company. But you got to have the passion. Drew Pearson would have never made the Dallas Cowboys if I didn't love football, if I didn't love everything about football, the running the laps, all the up-down drills, the throwing up, and all that comes with the game.
You were in it to win it.
Yeah, that passion.
The adrenaline.
The game, and adrenaline.
The endorphin.
That you feel. So therefore, I was ready to do anything to be successful, anything that's right within the rules to be successcul, because nowadays you say that, you know, players are taking all these.
Well, it's like Roger Staubach said, it was war, though, when you guys would go out and play.
Yeah, and we, you know, we came together, and, you know, at that time. So anyway, if you bring passion to what you're trying to do and you surround that with yourself with the right people, then you have a great chance to be success.
But I think what you said historically is what every great person has said. You've got to have passion. You've got to like what you're doing.
Yeah.
You've got to be on a mission.
Yeah.
Instead of like, oh, I got to get up today. I got to.
Yeah.
My problem is I want to work too much.
You got a lot of passion, huh? Well, you need to transfuse some of that to the Cowboy players, because hopefully that what they're missing, because we see talent there. But do they love the game enough to make the sacrifices, do all the small things, pay attention to the details that lead to the big things? Are they committed to doing that? And we're going to find out this season for the Cowboys.
Let's talk about the Cowboys in the final segment straight ahead. Folks, get the CM Plus pills, get the cream. It's all available. It's simply amazing at InfoWarsHealth.com. CM cream. Longevity, InfoWarsHealth.com, and your purchase supports the broadcast and this truly independent, libertarian, constitutional transmission that is just reaching out to more and more people. Well, folks, it's our final segment with Drew Pearson, and I'm really flattered that he flew down to Austin, Texas, and he's a busy guy. He's going to do a little bit of nightly news with us, and then he's going to jump back on an airplane and go back. And the Cowboys play, I guess, in Oakland tonight, don't they?
Yes, they do. Second exhibition game. They played 5 this year because they played the Hall of Fame. Nothing but rookies played last week, or what was it, Sunday night, in the Hall of Fame game against Miami. But tonight you'll see more veterans out there. Tony Romo will be starting. Rest of the veterans will get at least 1 or 2 series of action, because, you know, in the NFL, it's you can get physical in shape, but you got to, part of your physical conditioning has got to be the contact part of it. And you got to play the game to get that. You sometimes can get that in practice, but you really get the true feel, the speed of the game for that contact and the type of blows you're going to receive, and get prepared for that only in game situations. So Jason Garrett's got to play his starters some tonight, and you just knock on wood and hope none of them gets hurt or out with injuries.
What happened to the Cowboys overall? Did they just get to where they weren't hungry anymore?
I just think they lost sight of what it takes to be successful. Jerry Jones came out maybe a few years ago before the stadium was built and said the Dallas Cowboys do not have to win another football game for the Dallas Cowboys to make money. And that's true.
That's a bad thing to say.
That's a pathetic thing to say, because your business is about winning. You know, it's your product. You win. You might be making money now, but you want to make more money, you know?
Well, it's not even that, though. Why play a game if you're not going to try to win? Because that translates to life. Like, it's almost like too big to fail. Well, the big bank's going to rip everybody off, but we're taxpayer backed. Says like Jerry Jones, hey, you paid for my stadium and screw everybody.
Right, and you got a nice place to come sit and watch us lose. Who wants to do that? So anyway, they have to get a different mindset, a mindset of winning. And they got talent. Everybody says they got talent, but they still, it's potential talent, meaning they haven't proved it yet. So hopefully this year they can prove it. They've made some changes. I think all the changes they made in the offseason are positive. Jason Garrett's now a head coach. They call it a walk-around head coach, where he can deal with every aspect of the football team instead of being just that head coach, offensive coordinator, where now he's just concentrating mostly on offense and letting other aspects of the team and issues with the team slip through the cracks.
It's like a manager.
Yeah, and that's what you need as a head coach. Now, Landry was different. He could handle it. He was not only the manager, but he put the offensive game plan together. He put the defensive game plan together. And on Sundays, he called the offensive plays. But at the same time, he was still good enough that he can manage the situation because he was experienced, you know. He coached 29 years for the Dallas Cowboys. But Jason Garrett is not there yet, so he needs to focus on just being the head coach. So now Bill Callahan is calling plays, and this is going to be good for Romo because he's been hearing from Jason Garrett for the last 9 years. Now he gets to hear from another voice and somebody else in his ear, and that person hopefully will tell him not only what he's doing well, but what he's doing wrong as well.
And folks can find out more at DrewPearsonShow.com.
Yes.
And I saw several other sites. I guess those are fan sites?
Yes. Also, DrewPearsonCompany.com. Drew Pearson is coming out with a new line of sports performance wear called Drew Pearson Motion.
Yeah, there you are on screen right there. I mean, you got a whole Fox Sports, ESPN, everything.
Yeah, I got a lot of things going with the Drew Pearson Show. That big, tall guy there is Mark Colombo. He's a former Cowboy, played 9 years in the NFL.
See, you've done a great job, but you're not just giving up on life. And I talk about America and liberty. We can't just give up on it because there's all this tyranny. We've got to get charged up or I guess roll over and die.
Yeah, you know, life is different now. 60 is like 40 to me, man. I feel good. And if you take care of yourself, you know, use some of these longevity products to have a better life and good well-being within your life, you'll be all right. But you know,
absolutely,
because you get older, we don't go away. We just get more energy.
Absolutely. InfoWarsHealth.com to get it all. Drew Pearson, it's been amazing having you. Been watching you since I was a little kid in Dallas.
Hey, let me tell you, it's been amazing being on your show, and you're a hero of mine as well.
Well, you're awesome, sir. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. All right.
Now you can watch the InfoWars Nightly News streaming live as it happens for free.
Check it out at InfoWars.com/show.